Hey, everybody, welcome to day 146 Reseller Reflections, a day in the life of a full-time reseller supporting her family. It is the 1st of November, 2024, and it is a Friday. All right, we made it through another week. Yay. Okay, so for a lot of us, sometimes Friday just means the beginning, especially those of us that this is our side hustle, means the beginning of our reselling lives. So for me, I'm full time, but when I do have a weekend that's free, I do use it to work and catch up on some things because I love what I do. All right. And going into this busy season, that is what I need to do. So that's what I'm doing. All right. I am reset to zero, although honestly, I didn't really want to. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. Joining me on the reset to zero, because these people are going to do it even if they don't feel like it too. That kind of helps. Our Jill of Rusted Truck Relics, Jason the Santee Swapper, Char Fabulous Flamingos, Kathy Singz, Nick Mr. C Chats, Vanessa Brightest Holidays, the Diabetic Reseller, Judith R, and Pam of Whimsy and Such. Good job, guys, especially doing it when you don't feel like it. That's a real victory right there. Okay, I have not finished the shipping. A bunch of sales are coming in later in the afternoon, so not doing that, and I'll tell you in a minute why. Okay. Um So we did meet our sales goal today, which yay, it's been a few. I think like word on the street is that things have been pretty slow across all the platforms right now. I don't think it's specific to anything we are doing, you are doing. It just is a little slow. And if it's not for you, go ahead, pop it in the comments, let us know. I haven't been out that much uh I probably said before, I'm on a social media diet, meaning I'm not really participating in a lot of social media and I'm not in a lot of the groups as of recently. I just needed a little break for my own sanity. So if you're hearing something different and you have a different results, I would love to hear it. Also, um, good for you. That is really cool. Okay. So today, multiple streams of income. Let's chat. All right. Yesterday, I was talking about, and I linked up the same video I'm going to link up today, because if you didn't watch it, you really need to go watch it. It is Rory Vaden on Lewis Howes, The School of Greatness. And the title of it is Master This One Thing to Build Lasting Wealth. Ignore This Dumb Advice. That's the name of the video. The dumb advice that Rory Vaden says to ignore, and you know what? I'm sorry, I really tend to agree, is the multiple streams of income. And we talk a lot about focus and really, narrowing in on things and doing something really well before you expand outward. So he takes this to the extreme. And this video really, it's given me a lot to think about. And one of the things that he introduces in this video, and in the previous one I've linked up before, so you may have heard this as well, is Sheehan's wall, which is something they came up with. And it's pretty much, let's think, all right, if we have diluted focus, we get diluted results. The more scattered our intention is, the more diluted our results are going to be. They're not going to be as impressive, right? If we're concentrating on a lot of things all at the same time. And he gives the example of a lot of really successful people that do a lot of things, but they had a breakthrough Sheehan's wall first. Sure, I'm sure Rory Vaden describes it much more eloquently than I'm going to right now, but I think it's a really cool concept and an interesting way to describe this. Like diluted focus is equals diluted results. Let's say there's this seemingly impenetrable wall, and he uses the example of a concrete wall, and you just are sledgehammering it and hitting it like in all different places. You're not gonna break that wall. Like, think of that as your business, right? You're doing a little bit of income over here, a little bit over there, a little bit here, and you never break through that wall. However, if you keep hitting the same spot over and over and over again, you can break through that wall doing one thing very, very well and having intense focus. So that's what Sheehan's wall is. It represents that. Now, once you break through that wall, that is when you see successful people. Sorry, my dog is barking. That's a whole other thing. He's been really sick lately, so he's off kilter. So you'll hear him in the background a lot. Buddy, shh. All right. So, when you break through that wall, that is when successful people, diversify, right? All of a sudden they can add things in a smart way and have multiple streams of income. And once they break through that wall. So for just about all of us, I think we are still hitting at that wall. We haven't gotten really successful and really good at one thing, what our unique thing is. And the video goes more specifically into that. And there's some awesome points. I'll probably be talking about it again tomorrow. I listened to it twice today, once yesterday, twice today, and I still haven't absorbed all the information. So I tend to agree with this advice, and this concept is you really need to go all in on your one thing. You really need to do something really well before you start diversifying. You really need to nail that. You need to master that. You need to make that happen before you go all off in different directions. And I'm saying this, I need to take this advice. This is something I'm seriously going to concentrate on. And I hope you do too and take this seriously. I remember, in the beginning when I had first opened my business, a mentor I had taken a side hustle and was, doing some consulting work on the side while I was running my business. And he at some point said to me, if you really want to make the business successful, forget about the other stuff. Forget about the side hustles. Forget about the consulting. Like, go all in on the business. I think it was really good advice. And it's coming from somebody who's super successful at what he does and, makes millions. And he just, yeah. He knows what he's talking about, right? It was coming from a place of just support, mentorship, and I think it was really good advice. And I was happy to hear Rory Vaden talk about it. One of the other concepts that I want to hit on as we grow our businesses, our reselling businesses, is having a plan B. I don't believe in plan Bs. And for so many reasons, but it is definitely a subject that I think pairs well with this one thing. And we'll talk about backup plans and things like that and reasons they can be so detrimental, but not today. Today, we're only talking about Sheehan's wall. We're talking about focusing, narrowing your focus, doing that one thing you do really, really well before you diversify. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Let me know if you're working on this at someplace in your business, even if this is your side hustle, maybe especially if this is your side hustle and reselling and you're committed to doing it. Maybe you're building, like this is what you want to do in retirement. Maybe it is your plan to go full time. I think you can definitely within that, side hustle and building that reselling business outside of your 9-to-5 job, you can do this. And I think it would especially serve you well. All right, guys, have an awesome night. I hope you enjoy the video I am linking up because I'll be talking about it probably for a couple days as I sort through all of this incredible information in there. And see you next time on day 147 tomorrow. Bye-bye.